parents up, but I do have another story because we did become friends. And one of the reasons, when you ask me why, because he and I loved to hunt and fish together. And we would love to go out in the southwest mountains that are very close to here, and we would engage. And one day we went to the little village of Milton, which was near my home in Shadwell, and I saw on the wall of the merchant's shop was the finest looking Pennsylvania rifle I had ever seen. And I was enamored of it. And I was, by this time, I'm between 13 and 14. And I went and told Dabney, and it was 4 pounds for the rifle. So I did what every enterprising young man would do. I went and asked my father, may I have 4 pounds for the rifle? Now, I don't know about you gentlemen, but I know what my father said. He said, it is not my responsibility to acquire such thing for you. I feed you, I clothe you, I shelter you, and I give you instruction for the future. But acquiring such items as that is not my duty. That is your responsibility if you have an interest. Fathers, do you recognize this kind of a response? You?
Yep.
So, I noticed there was a poster in that same shop. And Dabney and I went and we saw, and there was a bounty on wolves. We had in our southwest mountains, there were many flocks of sheep and calves about. And the wolves would raid the flocks and the herds, and the farmers were very angry, and they put a 4-pound bounty on wolves. So here's what I did. Dabney and I, since we knew the trails, we knew a game trail that was very populated by the deer and other things. When you're a hunter, are you gentlemen hunters?
No.
Well, when you're a hunter, you would know the game trails. And I knew these trails, and Dabney and I first went to a blacksmith. And we went and we got a small spring, a iron spring, and we wrapped it in tallow and bacon. We wrapped it all around into a big wad, and then we took it out and we put it on this location we thought was a prime location, and we waited. And we waited. And it was the coldest night I have ever endured in my life. Poor Dabney almost didn't make it. And we had to shoo away the raccoons and the possums, and it was awful, and nothing had happened all through the night. And he wanted to go home. But I said, no, we'll stay one more day. Come on, we need to get the wolf. How are we going to get the rifle if we don't get the wolf? And then finally, about, I would say mid-afternoon, we heard some rustling, and we knew what it was. And it was a full-grown male wolf. And it came along, and it gobbled up our bait, and it went off. And then we began to track the bloody spoor. And it took hours and hours to finally find it, but we found the body, we cut off its ears, we cut off its tail, and we took it to the shop, and we had a 4-pound bounty, and I still have that rifle to this day.